Hello everybody, it's Neko from Kitsune Neko, and today we are going to be playing Echo of Soul, also known as EOS. I've been with this game since closed beta, and quite frankly it's one of my favorites, even though it has the gender lock, meaning you can only play as one gender per class. It's still pretty amazing, the graphics are really awesome, and if you want an easy yet challenging experience with some awesome graphics, that would be what you want. Let's get started, shall we? Warrior, the fearsome knight and noble brute. With strong melee attack and high defense, the warrior can either stand at the front lines or overpower the enemy in a berserker rage. Then, of course, you have when they reach level 10, they can change to these other two little classes down here. For each of them it varies, and of course the difficulties are rated from 1 to 5 stars. 1 being the easiest, 5 being the hardest. You get the hit. Okay, so you can change into Berserker, difficulty 2 out of 5. As the Berserker's rage increases, his strength grows. His swift attacks and critical skills deal colossal damage. He is one of your top attacks kind of things. Then of course you have Protector, difficulty 4 out of 5. The Protector is a reliable group defender who stands at the front lines and guards his allies. This is your primary tank. There is a secondary tank, which I will get to here in just a moment, but he is your primary tank. He is the one who's going to take most of the damage for the party. Or, quite frankly, I think the Warrior and the Guardian, which I will get to in a moment as well, are really good for solo classes. They really are, because they can generally take a decent amount of damage and also deal a decent amount of damage. Even if they are the more defensive type, they actually do pretty damn well. On to the Rogue. Obviously, this is your assassin, stalk in the shadows type of class. Also only male. The lethal solitary shadow, a master of blinding assaults and debilitating poisons. The rogue strikes fear in the hearts of his enemies. Duelist, difficulty 3 out of 5 stars. Duelists use chain attacks to deal massive damage, quickly dominating the enemy with lightning reflexes. And then of course you have the Assassin, difficulty 5 out of 5 stars. Treacherous poison is the assassin's signature, guaranteeing his enemies slow but certain death. Then we get on to the female classes. The Guardian, which I just mentioned not that long ago. The Nymph, Warden of Nature. Communing with the spirits of nature, Guardians are gifted with high attack and swift evasion for a dynamic battle style. The Guardian can also recover vitality from her attacks. She can be your secondary tank. She's also the female version of the Warrior, basically. Stormguard, difficulty 2 out of 5 stars. Her wide-range, powerful elemental attacks inflict constant damage over wide areas. She's AoE, but that's your attack version. Then you have your Earthguard, difficulty 3 out of 5 stars. A hardy class that acts as a secondary defender in party battles. An Earthguard can both buff her allies and harm her enemies. Also very handy. That one's also a good secondary tank, but she's not the one that you want to have the primary damage unless she is the only tank type you have in your class or in your party. Then she will become very, very useful in that sense, but she can also very well buff others. Then you have the Sorceress. This is your magic class. This is your only magic class. And quite frankly, she's adorable. I mean, like, you don't expect her to be very deadly, but she is. The Witch with a spark of magical genius. The Sorceress uses long-range fire and ice magic to deal massive damage, ending battles quickly and efficiently. You can either do fire or ice. Ice is a little bit more difficult. Fire is 3 out of 5. This nuker takes the offensive by mastering fire marks. Her incinerating attacks leave foes no place to hide. You have the Ice, which is 4 out of 5. Ice mages stop enemies in their tracks with a variety of AoE attacks. They accumulate ice marks to increase attack power. She's so cute. Then you have the Archer, which is, I usually go Archer or Assassin branch, but quite frankly, I wouldn't want to play as a male, even though I am a female, and it's just a matter of a class. I prefer playing as a female, so my typical class, in fact, my closed beta and my main account character is an Archer. They are squishy, but they are also really handy. The enigmatic songbird with razor sharp arrows. Sorry, I'm having one of those kind of days. Charges protecting nature and her homeland, the Archer's long range and fast attack speed make her a reliable support in battle. Then you have the Huntress, difficulty 2 out of 5 stars. Huntresses deal continuous damage with elegant shooting techniques, or use frenzied burst attacks to assassinate their targets. And then you have the Bard. Before I even continue with talking about the Bard, there is no designated healer. You all pretty much have the same little. It's basically a party scroll that you get to use to heal your parties. It's quite interesting actually to see the different techniques and styles that people take that and run with. I'm not typically a party player on here, so because I don't know, it's hard for me personally on any of the games I play to find a proper party. But anyway, back to this. Bard, difficulty 5 out of 5. She's very squishy. In other words, if she takes a hit, she's down. And a lot of the times can be 2 or 3 hit knocked out. I mean, like, you have to be very, very careful. But if you build properly, you can take a decent amount of damage while also dealing a decent amount of damage no matter what class you have. It's just about building, because you choose your skills as you level up. You choose your own path of how you want to play. No two characters play alike unless you exactly look at somebody's build and exactly copy it. That's the only way, and even then it's not going to be the same because you're going to use the skills differently than they do, in a different pattern than they do. Using various melodies and chain attacks to buff her allies and weaken her enemies, the Bard is the perfect party support. That she is. Now that I've read all of that, now I get to choose. I don't... Normally I'm a ranged... Normally I'm Archer, obviously, I already said that, but... I know Guardian's pretty powerful, and since I won't be doing much party play probably, Guardian would be more handy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Guardian, because I don't normally do that. Alright, let's go next. Now, in the top left you can see that it says try on an item. These are not items that you can necessarily start off with. These are things that you can acquire throughout the game, that you can purchase with area points, or if you're using this on Steam, then your Steam, stuff, then, that's just how you would do that. But there are also ways to earn this kind of stuff, or cheaply get it off of the auction house, truthfully. But let me just try on a few different things. This one. Each hat has its own kind of hat hair, if that makes sense. Helmet head, whatever you want to call it. And then the accessories vary by character, actually. The Sorceress is a tail. The Archer is her arrows that would go on her hip. Obviously, this one has her wings, and then the Rogue has his scarf, and the Warrior has his cape. So that's... Yeah, pretty... Yeah, pretty interesting, huh? Obviously the hair is going to move along with other pieces, along with... It's actually really cool because it's more realistic in that sense for the movement. Sometimes it does go overboard a little bit though. typically play this. Oh, and they all have their different hairstyles and like, faces and different styles. I actually really like that hair. That's blonde. I need to think I need to change that. For me, I'm usually white, black, or red. I think for this, well, we'll go with black. Okay. Face. There's different styles, which also shapes your ears. And of course, different people are going to have their different tastes. Like, for me, I love this one. Skin colors can get pretty wild like that. Let's see which one's paler. Well, that one's obviously the palest. We'll stick with that. Because if anybody knows me, they know I like pale. Then you have different eyes, pupils. Anyway. Oh, that's pretty interesting. But so is the cat eye. I feel like if I go more monochrome, it'll work out better in my favor later on. Because for me, I'm a girl. I like to have my stuff pretty well matched. And then of course these kinds of accessories, the tattoos, are all different per the classes. Oh, that's interesting. So is that. Well, let's just get some cues. That's not. That's actually really pretty, but I think I'm gonna go with none. Body. Body size is your height. You can be really tiny, really big. I like to be on the shorter side. And then you can also shorten your legs, extend them. So for me, I like to be the tiniest with the long legs. And of course, you can change your head size without going crazy with it. Alright. I think that's where I'm gonna start off. Oh, isn't that attractive? Alright, give me a moment. Oh, come on, this is gonna be interesting. We'll go with that one, since usually Neko is taken. I don't even want to try. Confirm. And there we go. We have our first bit of creation done. So yeah, that's going to be it for this bit, and then next we will get into some actual gameplay. Alright, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more Eco of Soul and other Let's Plays. Thank you!